Nigerian military earlier on said they are by the side, that the police are doing wonderful works. They are not participating. They are by the side watching what is going on. But today, Nigerian army accepted shooting and murdering the innocent 16-year-old boy. And it's just a shameful thing that the family accepted 300,000 naira as a compensation for Nigerian army shooting and murdering their son. It's such a shameful act and shameful thing where Nigerian army don't land themselves into. So I greet everyone now, okay? I greet you as we move on. I'm trying to see, I think we'll run through the headlines and then we continue. And the 4 point the Prime Minister Biafra Republic government in exile has made clear that the Biafra have achieved and are achieving, and the one that is loading, that should be the last one. And again, we see what do you call it, the so-called, so on so forth. um Nigerian army contradicts police. Police came out after they shot the boy, and the people were saying they shot the boy died. The police came out and said, but nobody used live ammunition, live bullet. That's everything was rubber bullet. The boy was not shot dead by the Nigeria security operatives. Unfortunately for them, today Nigerian army come out and they clarified that they used live bullets. Again, something that is amazing, or amusing rather, that the family of this boy have accepted the 300,000 naira, which is less than 180, just let's say $170. The boy's family was paid about $170. About 170, is it, am I correct? Am I right? If $100 should be about 60. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 170 dollars. About $170. Let me be sure. Let me not just exaggerate. Let me just go into the this and find out how much it is. $300. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Um okay, hold on. Nigerian money is 300,000 naira. I am correct. It's about 174 euros. That's say, okay, let's just say $180. About $180 was paid for the boy they murdered in cold blood. The Nigerian military murdered the boy in cold blood. And then, as if that was not enough, we saw the family. Nigerian army have arranged with the family to accept that there was no protest, that it was how they call it, miss stray bullet that killed the boy. But we saw the military when they beat the boy down, the boy was on the ground, and they pointed at the boy and shot him just less than 2 meters, less than 2 feet away, less than half a meter. Let everybody, so if you don't see the video, if you have, I'm not going to show it for say what do you call it, community sake, social media, YouTube's community sake. So if you go watch the video, you see the lies the Nigerian military are now plating, painting, manufacturing, bringing out. I think that would be the best place to start this program from. Let's just start with that. Now listen.
The Nigerian army has confirmed the killing of a teenager in Zaria, Kaduna State, in an attempt by hoodlums aiming to attack troops enforcing the curfew imposed by the state government. In a statement by Director Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, troops received a distress call on Tuesday that some hoodlums gathered in Samaru in large number, burning tires on the road and pelting stones on security personnel. The troops immediately mobilized and arrived at the scene to disperse the mob, but some hoodlums attempted to attack the soldiers. According to Major General Nwachukwu, this prompted a soldier to fire a warning shot, which led to the death of a 16-year-old boy.
Did you get the message? That the soldiers, I'm coming at, there's another video I'm going to show you, that the soldiers fired a warning shot. This shot was directly at the boy. In just less than a foot, we saw them with the firearm, with the fire. It wasn't a secret. The people got them on camera, video, everything we saw clearly. Now it's a warning shot that killed the boy, and the family have foolishly accepted the sum of 300,000 naira, $180 for killing their son. It's a very shameful thing. Listen.
He also mentioned that the soldier involved has been arrested and is currently undergoing interrogation. The statement also said the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, has sent a high-powered delegation to visit and condole the family of the deceased.
Now, they have sent to condole, to visit the family with the sum of 300,000 naira. I am going to show it to you. 300,000 naira compensation. That is Nigeria for you. They don't have value for anything. Not even value for anybody's life. Not even value for anything. No, they don't have a common value. Here in the western land, I am in Spain. Here, a dog, even a useless dog, abandoned by the owner, even a dog that are dogs, animals, cats, even rats, even this thing we call idiots, you cannot waste that life anyhow. Those of you in the Western world knows what I'm saying. Here you see rabbit jumping up and down. You cannot dare to touch them. They have their right to live. But in Nigeria, the only thing that have right to live is cow and the Fulanese. The Fulanese have right to do anything to you and nothing will happen and nothing gonna happen and nobody, no court. You remember during the autumn, Godwin, I've forgotten his name, former Benue State Governor, when he when the people of Benue attack back. When these Funani headers attack the communities, murdered so many people, chased them into IDP camp, the remaining ones regrouped and attacked back. What did we see? We saw the same military and the Nigerian court and police going to the communities, arresting everybody in the community. The same Nigerian police and army went to the whole community, ransacked, and they took away every arm, even to the point of taking away their hunter guns. Why the Funanis are being allowed to carry their AK-47, do anything they like. Today, Nigeria Army have compensated the family of the 16-year-old boy shot dead in Kaduna protest with 300,000 naira. 300,000. I'm not telling you 300 million. No, 300,000 naira. $180. $180 or even less than that for the life of a 16-year-old boy. And they are telling you that the boy was killed due to a fire by the military, a warning fire or warning, they shoot to warn them in the air. But all of a sudden, the shooting in the air turned upside down to be on the boy. I'm going to show you another video. Hold on. Because when I want show, I will show and reach the end. Where is that? No, not here. Not here, please. Not here. Let's go to the YouTube. YouTube. Let's go to YouTube under the video. Think of this. Yeah, you see.
Where Emmanuel Bogudu has been starting off on a very, very early note, checking out what the city is looking like. Most importantly, going to Kaduna. And then right now, he is in Samaru, a place where a person, a protester, and a young lad was killed. 16 years of age, we did here. And while he joined us earlier, he said he was going to visit the families. Emmanuel, if you can hear me, I hope you are there currently. And what's the situation and what's it looking like?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. I am right now in Samaru, Zaria, the home of the young man, 16-year-old Ismaila Mohammed. I'm actually surrounded by his relatives. His father is inside, attending to people that are coming to pay condolences. And the story is so pathetic. And everywhere is so moody. They are still mourning the demise of their son who was shot by the Nigerian the officer of Nigerian Army. So a lot of eyewitnesses are really, really interested in giving us an account of what happened, because they actually confirmed to us that contrary to what the Army statement said this morning, that the boys were protesting, the boy wasn't protesting, he was innocently sitting in front of his house, and the bullet just came and met him.
Did you get the message? You get the message? Did you hear what the press is telling you now? Nigeria is a place where truth is not existing. Justice never listen again. I'm going to rewind it. Listen very well again. Listen again.
Because they actually confirmed to us that contrary to what the Army statement said this morning, that the boys were protesting, the boy wasn't protesting, he was innocently sitting in front of his house, and the bullet just came and met him. They showed me a lot of places where everyone was calm here. There was no protest. They confirmed to me that there was no protest in Samaru.
Even at that, if the boy was protesting, the boy, was he protesting with gun? The boy that got shot, is he a hoodlum? Is he a criminal? Did you shoot him? Did you see anything with the boy? Did you see any firearm with the boy? Even machete? No, nothing. You decided to shoot the boy because this boy challenged you. You shot at the boy. you murdered this boy in cold blood. And now they have been told to tell the press that the boy, there was no, you see, the people, because of common 300,000 naira, you see why Nigeria is just doing everything possible to subject the people to abject poverty, so that you will be forced to live in lies just because of a peanut. 300,000 naira. They have forgotten about their son. They are now singing hallelujah to whatever the military asks them to say. Listen.
At all. That the army were just patrolling, enforcing curfew, and then a small, there wasn't, they even said there wasn't a misunderstanding, that the overzealous, according to them, allegedly overzealous army officer who was trigger freak, just, shot the trigger at the home of the boy twice, and then the boy died instantly.
Is it true? All of you here saw the video, how this boy was shot. They beat the boy down. They forcefully beat the boy fell down. And when this boy fell down, they pointed like this at the boy. Close range with AK-47. And the boy was like this, just like this, something like this. This distance. This is the gun. This is the boy. Just this distance. And then the boy was shot 2 times. The video is out there. If not for the YouTube problem that I've been having, I will show the video. Everybody have seen the video. Today is now a stray bullet. And people have bought into that. Even Nigerian press are now glorifying the lies of Nigerian military and police. These are the same people that have told you that they don't use live bullets. All of a sudden, the bullet has come to kill people. The bullet that are not meant to kill is now killing. What a miracle country.
So I have a lot of eyewitnesses. Eyewitness number 1. Where's the guy? Okay, you're here. He's here. Okay, this gentleman here actually witnessed the shooting. We'll talk to him before going in there to pay our condolences to the father of Ismail Mohammed. But he's going to give us exactly what happened when the shooting started.
Okay.
What's your name again, sir?
My name is Mansour. I was in the market, sitting beside one shop, my friend's shop. We were there at the market, and summer was peacefully, but we heard that what happened around the Zaria metropolitan, and mobsters gang and broke other places, but nothing happened in Samari actually. So we are sitting down, but we heard that there is curfew in Zaria and Kaduna and other places. So we are just sitting down, everybody in his shop, doing everything is going fine. Then this army now came into Samaru. They came to Samaru market. They started chasing people around, that everybody should lock the shop and go back home. So while we are doing so, I was even standing in the front of the shop. One of the army officers came to me that I should lock up my shop so that I should go home. I did that. I locked up the shop. On my way coming home, the guy just passed me. He went straight to a place where we call Kaswandere. He fired a warning shot. He shot on the ground. From there, I now came back home. I stood with my friends and my brothers and what have you. We were just standing there, and we now saw an army close to market. They blocked one guy on motorcycle. They started hitting him. While we are watching, the soldier now turned around. He was gathering, watching what is happening. He now comes into the street. From there, he just come inside. He now met one old man that is repairing shoe. He told the man that, Baba, can you park and go home? The man told him, no, I cannot do that because I'm here protecting my business. He now walked up again. He met one man sitting by his house. He now told the man, he told his children to go back inside the house. And he now passed. From there, he cocked his gun. He met some old men also sitting down. He asked them, Baba, please go inside. They said, no, we are at our home. We are not going anywhere. Me and my brothers, we are standing close to my house with some of my friends. He now passed us. He looked at us and shook his head. He just walked straight. Those boys that are just standing there, they are just standing here. When they saw him from afar, they ran away. Two of them entered the house. The remaining enter this house. They locked up the house. In our own eye, we now saw him walk through the door. He just give two shots to the house, and he now turned. When he saw it turn, we now run and enter our house. When we come out, we said that, why would this guy shot to the house? And nothing happened. And these children did nothing to him. They are just standing. When they saw him, they ran away into the house. So now, after 5 minutes, his brother now came from the house crying. Another woman now came out. They now brought him out. Yeah, he wasn't dead then. The injured person. They now brought him out. They dropped him there. After they drove him here, they now saw some soldiers at the market side with their van. They now, and Maru and one other guy, they now rushed the guy, trying to go and meet those soldiers. Before they went there, another two soldiers on bike were just passing. They now asked them what happened. They now dropped him. Maru started charging at them. Why would you keep somebody inside house? And this guy, he didn't even step out. He was inside the room. When he heard his brother got into the house, that's when he came out to see what is going on. So that's the time when the guy fired the shot. And the shot was straight, not even off, not even down. He just straight to the door. That's how he fired the gun. So when they went to there, they met the armies. The armies were just stranded. They are confused. They don't know what to do. They started shouting. And the other van now rushed. He nearly hit my brother. My brother ran away and one other person. And the other army from the van get out from the van and he followed them. He caught the other guy. He started kicking him, trying to shoot him. The guy could not run. He stayed. Then the army fired the gun and he hit his leg. So now we had another story that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a statement. They are just reacting to the statement.
Nothing is going on.
To the statement, countering the statement by the Nigerian army that says that it was a warning shot. But we just visited the place. We saw the three holes of bullets.
Emmanuel, if you can hear me. Emmanuel, I'm sure you can hear me. So far, so good. It's an alleged statement that's been made live on air now that this is what the army did. But I mean, your eyes, your nose, you do have the camera with you. If they can permit you, can you just walk us through? Let's see what that door looks like. If we could find these bullet shots there, to the eyes of everyone who's watching us now.
Yes. Just the first eyewitness. The second eyewitness is going to take us to see the bullet shot.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So see the second eyewitness. So you're just going.
So sorry for interjecting. From what we are getting now, after the boy, the first witness said that they shot the boy inside and then they brought him outside and started shouting at the military. That was when they shot the one we saw them outside. That means the boy was shot inside, and while the boy was not dead yet, they brought him out. That was when military shot at him the second time. The two last shot that killed the boy was outside at the very close range like this. We saw that one. Let's keep going. Let me this one now.
Down, but we heard that there is curfew in Zaria and Kaduna, over other places.
3 holes of bullets.
Emmanuel, if you can hear me. Emmanuel, I'm sure you can hear me. So far, so good. It's an alleged statement that's been made live on air now that this is what the army did. But I mean, your eyes, your nose, you do have the camera with you. If they can permit you, can you just walk us through? Let's see what that door looks like. If we could find these bullet shots there, to the eyes of everyone who's watching us now.
Yes. Just the first eyewitness. The second eyewitness is going to take us to see the bullet shot.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So see the second eyewitness. So you're just going to let us know how you witnessed the shot. Then then we'll just take us to where the boy died, where he was killed.
Okay, so barang ini dah masuk. Okay, to jama'a kamar yadda kuka gani muna nan lokacin da duk abin da ya faru. Saboda just a single soldier that did this thing. Yayi wannan aikin. Ba wai mutane da yawa bane. Muna zaune mutumin ya zo shi sojan ya je bakin kasuwa ya kokori mutane ya tattaka mutane kayan miya. Cewan stash. Mu kuma muna bakin shago muna abin nan shi. Okay.
So why you just try to say is that he's just giving it's the same narration that the first speaker gave in English, but he was just going to take us to the venue, to us the incident where the incident happened, where the holes, the bullet holes are actually showing. So that's what we're going right now. Let's go. Yeah. So these are all the community members, the family members that who are all bereaved, that are currently talking to us. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to show you, where the soldier shot at them. So so this is the entrance. Okay, so for them.
Look at the first bullet.
Okay. So this is the whole of the first bullet.
This is the second one.
This is the second bullet. This one. Yeah, this one. So we also have another one inside on your light. Okay. So the bullet penetrates. This is a line. The line of the bullet. It scratches here. There is a scratch here. You guys can come. Yeah, that's one bullet. This one. And this is the most horrible sight here. Yeah. So it's a very particular situation. In fact, one of the most touching stories is the fact that the person that the boy was shot right in front of his elder brother, younger brother. In front of elder brother, because the elder brother was coming just at this spot. So in the process of the elder brother trying to close the door, so the bullet down passed in front and went and met the victim. That was what really happened. The victim was just coming in from here, right inside the house. So these are all family members who are actually bereaved right now. So you want to ask another question to the eyewitness, second eyewitness?
Well, Emmanuel, I think with what you've shown to us, it's a very touchy situation right now. Quite sad, seeing a family losing a loved one. He want to say. But go ahead.
You want to say something?
It's almost the same thing da wanda qualifying na ya faɗi. So mu muna zaune duk abin da ya faru abin nan shi ba wani wanda ya tone su, ba wani wanda ya jirfe su, ba ma kowa a area. Saboda kowa yana zaune a gaban gidan shi yana abin nan shi ba wani abin da ya faru. Ba wani abin nan shi ba ko taya ko leda ko dutse ba wanda ya rike. Ba wanda ya rike. Shago ma ba ma mu bude ba kwata-kwata muna zaune a kofar gidanmu ne muna zaune abin nan shi. Amma duk wanda ya ce wan kona taya ƙarya ne. Ba wani wanda ya zanga-zanga a Samaru.
So it is very important to state that the community members did not attack the army, contrary to what's in the statement of the army. That it is very important for them to actually say that they are in their homes and they were shot in their homes. So they didn't attack, they didn't hold any protest. There was curfew. They obeyed curfew. There is another. This is the elder brother. So this is one of the siblings of the bereaved. He also escaped the bullet shot.
Muna kofar gida sai muka ga mutane suna fitowa daga kasuwa haka da gudu. Sai uwanmu ya ce mana mu taso mu shiga gida da ni da kanina wanda aka kashe. Mun taho nan mun shiga gida sai uwanmu ya tsaya sa sakata. Ni ina nan gun a tsaye, kanina na nan kusa da wana ya duka yana sa sakata. Sai na ji karan harbi. Ban san wanda ya sama ba, kanina ya sama a wuya sai harbin da ya yi na biyun shine da ya sama jikin bangon nan. Fallatsin sai ya sama na shiga gida da gudu. Bullet biyu ne sai na shiga gida da gudu, shi ma wana ya biyo ya shiga gida da gudu. Sai muna cikin gida muka ga ba mu ga kanin ba. Ina fitowa na ganshi nan gurin a kwance ya fasa mai makogaro da bullet jini na fitan mai a wuya. Kuma sun ce wai ya fito wai ya jefe su, ƙarya ne bai jefe su ba.
So the elder brother is saying that it wasn't a warning shot. The house was targeted at, that he was shot at the throat. That's the word he made by Makogoro, at the throat. And that was how the boy died. So the father of the bereaved is still inside talking to visitors. Would tell you, what happened as time goes on. We'll just try to calm the situation here down, just speak to eyewitnesses, and then get back to you.
All right. Emmanuel, finally, before I let you go, very briefly, has there been any condolence visits from the Nigerian army?
Thank you very much.
Anyway, I hope Emmanuel could hear me.
No. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay, any condolence visit to the Nigerian army? Okay. They came. What they say now? Say it. Did they come? Did the army Nigerian? When did they come?
Yesterday by 4. They came here yesterday, but I'm sorry. I know how to speak English, but please, I want to speak my language.
Go ahead, speak outside. Just tell us that, just confirm to us that the army came.
Sun zo GCO ya zo daga Kaduna ya zo nan gurin jiya. Misalin karfe bacin mun dawo GCO sorry. Ka san koma dai me koma yawa ya zo jiya. So ya zo yayi magana da mu. So mun yi magana da shi duk abin da ya faru a can da yake ni ban shiga inda suka je suka yi maganan ba. Amma ni eyewitness ne na harbin da aka yi because in ba dan Allah ya kare ba I will be the second person da zai kashe jiya because that's my house opposite wannan gidan. Na fito ni da yara na small kids da Siyama da Ayman. Then na fito I saw the soldier coming yana zuwa towards daga market. Da yana zuwa I was like saboda na san cewa army ba za in ka shiga gida they will not shoot you. Za su zo su hitin kofa ne in is locked they will go back. So da yazo I was thinking in yazo zai hitin kofar ne ya shigo sai na ga abin ya canza totally because da yazo he shoot at the door twice. When he shoot at the door the ni da elder brother wanda aka kashe din we are inside the house sai nake ga mai dash the sojan yayi harbi fa sai yake ce mun no ba harbi suka yi ba sun using rubber bullet ne nace a'a let's go and confirm it. So when we came out da muka fito waje muna zuwa sai na ji ana kuka because wannan yayan wanda ya mutu din kenan gashi nan ya fito nan yana kuka an kashe Ismail. So when I came towards the door ga kwata nan gashi nan I saw blood ke fita. So I was like what happened sai na ga kofan bullet ya fasa da na shigo na ga fence din bango bullet ya fasa da na shigo na je na ga yaro a cikin jini ina da video din yaro din a cikin jini an hitin daya bullet daya ya same shi a nan daya he's about to turn ya gudu ɗayan ya same shi a baya so ya mutu a nan inda muke din nan Ismail died a nan.
Okay, thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for patiently listening to the video. Sometimes there are some videos you get or some explanations you get, you allow them to play so that people will see and the people will hear and the people will understand. So this is Nigeria for you. For those that still believe they have a country, this is Nigeria for you. Your beautiful Nigeria, your beautiful country, your wonderful Nigeria, your awesome, excellent country. Now, without wasting time, this is the boy. Hold on, let me bring the boy. After they have murdered this boy, they went and have the guts to pay them how much. Before that, I want you to see this, because normally, usually, initially, the Nigerian police said that the boy's death is not caused, or the army did not shoot the boy. Hold on, let me start so you will see the news headline. This is a Daily Trust, I believe. This is Daily Trust, a Nigerian newspaper, as you can see on the screen. This is Daily Trust. So now, initially, the Nigerian police said that the army did not kill the boy because that Nigerian military did not use anything like live bullet. But today, military has gone there to compensate the boy's family, proving that yes, we shot the boy. They compensated the boy with family, they compensated the boy's family with 300, the sum of 300,000 naira. If you convert it to dollar, it's about $180. One. So let's quickly see what this news say about the military the military contradicting the same Nigerian police. Now, military contradict IGP, that is Inspector General of Police, and the military admit the use of live ammunition on protesters. This in Daily Post, today's news. The police claim overknown use of ammunition on protesters took a new dimension on Wednesday, that's today, when the Nigerian army confirmed that one of its men, hold on, where do I start? One of its men, the first reported incident of killing was in Suleja, Niger State, where at least 6 protesters were allegedly shot by security operatives trying to restore order. Next was in Kubwa, Abuja, where a teenager was reportedly gunned down by a policeman. Similar killings were recorded in Kaduna, Kano, Jigawa, Borno, Katsina, among others. Are you getting the record? But despite multiple videos of extrajudicial killings, the police denied each and all of them. Amnesty International had condemned the use of lethal force against protesters. In a statement, the human rights group said, our findings so far show that security personnel at the location where lives were lost deliberately used tactics designed to kill while dealing with the gathering of people protesting hunger and the deep poverty. You get the message? If you don't get it, you lose it. I think that's how that man used to say. You get it? You get the message. Now you see what Nigeria is all about. You see what Nigeria look like. You see the camera, the video, the picture, the vision, the feature of Nigeria. What it is all about. This is Nigeria for you. Where Nigeria is where the police will do their finding from their office, where the military will carry out their findings from their inside their office. They don't go to the field. Look at the kind of contradiction coming from police and army. Police denied. So who killed those people? And I am still asking a question. If you compensated one family for 300,000 naira, what about the other family? Now, in this protest, we've recorded not less than 30 persons dead. And they all died as a result of shooting from police and army. And then, if the army are the ones responsible for killing this 16-year-old boy, is it not the same army yesterday that told us that they are standing by watching, that they are not getting involved yet? Nigeria, rotten people, rotten country, everything about them is rotten. Everything about them is rotten. Country without vision. Country without vision. Shame. Quickly, we see the news. Military, Nigeria Army compensate. Okay, let's see the news quickly. Let me show this. The noise is coming from there. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'll put it in a way that I'll be reading, and you also will be seeing the headlines of what I'm saying. Okay, now quickly, Nigerian army compensate family of 16-year-old shot dead in Kaduna protest with 300,000 naira. The followers, this follows the army's admission of responsibility for the fatal shooting in Samaru, Zaria, Kaduna State. In a statement on Wednesday, the family of Ismaila Mohammed, a 16-year-old boy killed by the Nigerian army under President Bola Tinubu Ahmed during the ongoing End Bad Governance protest, has been compensated with the sum of 300,000 naira. 300,000 naira. This follows the army's admission of responsibility. The army's admission of responsibility for the fatal shooting in Samaru, Zaria, Kaduna State in a statement on Wednesday. According to X Aliyuk Wabai, on Wednesday afternoon, Ismaila Mohammed's family has been given 300,000 naira for life compensation. This 300,000 naira is the value of life of a human being. I never know that life worth 300,000 naira. Life. You compensate in exchange for life. You pay 300,000 naira only in Nigeria. And I want us to remember quickly that some time ago, I think about 2 months ago or 2 months ago, a 2-year or 12-year-old boy was kidnapped and was given in exchange for 2 bags of rice. Don't forget that story. In Nigeria, 2 bags of rice. Today, the same amount, 2 bags, because a bag of rice is 120,000 naira. So it's less than 3 bags of rice. So let's say 2 bags of rice with I don't know how many tomatoes it can buy for, because a ball of tomato is about 4,000 or 5,000 naira. So I don't know how many balls of tomato it is going to give you. Let's just say 10 balls of tomatoes, 40,000. Okay, 120, 240, 40,000. 2 bags of rice with 10 balls of tomato. You exchanged human life in Nigeria. That is the country some fools are ignorantly dying, fighting, defending to keep. I want you to be seeing it. That's why I'm trying to enlarge it, yet it is not getting clear. I'll read again. The father of the 16-year-old, the father of the 16-year-old or 16-year-old boy, Ismaila, who was killed by the Nigerian army under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday in Samaru, Zaria, Kaduna State, has received the sum of 300,000 naira. 300,000 naira for life's compensation of life. Sahara reporters reported on Tuesday that tragedy struck in Kaduna State as Nigerian soldiers fired live rounds to suppress and end bad governance protests in Samaru community, killing 2 civilians and sparking widespread panic. According to eyewitness, the soldiers stormed the community home to thousands of Ahmed Bello University students on Tuesday morning and opened fire on civilians. Sahara reporters learned that the military's brutal crackdown was aimed to disperse protesters who has been gathering in the area for days. A student resident confirmed the incident to Sahara reporters, describing the atmosphere as tense and volatile following the senseless killing of innocent civilians. The community source said the army came early this morning, and they did not care. They just started shooting. Their aim was to suppress the ongoing protest. Unfortunately, their bullet hit two residents at the market area of Samaru. They both died. So now, the question we should be asking is this: why should a military? You see, when you hear our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa tell you that these people are not military, they are not police, you will not understand it. They are terrorists. Why would a trained soldier go to somebody's home, begin to fire shot through a closed door, through a locked door? You begin to fire shots. Now you see the bullets. Now you see the evidence. Now you see the proof. I wonder how they are coming to cover these lies again. And this is why they don't want you to be a social media influencer. They want to control what you do. This is why they don't give you network. Despite you paying for the network, they make sure they frustrate and toss your network so you will not be able to produce anything. This is why they want to keep you in dark, to remain in lies. When you hear that we are running and you don't want to run with us, sit down. You will get your own cup of Nigeria. You will get your own portion of Nigeria. And when you get it, enjoy it. Enjoy it. And the same Nigeria media have come here to lie. Listen to what Nigeria have told you about the dead boy. Listen.
The Nigerian army has confirmed the killing of a teenager in Zaria, Kaduna State, in an attempt by hoodlums aiming to attack troops enforcing the curfew imposed by the state government. In a statement by Director Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, troops received a distress call on Tuesday that some hoodlums gathered in Samaru in large number, burning tires on the road and pelting stones on security personnel. The troops immediately mobilized and arrived at the scene to disperse the mob, but some hoodlums attempted to attack the soldiers. According to Major General Nwachukwu, this prompted a soldier to fire a warning shot, which led to the death of a 16-year-old boy. He also mentioned that the soldier involved has been arrested and is currently undergoing interrogation. The statement also said the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, has sent a high-powered delegation to visit and condole with the family of the deceased.
You get the message? They have sent a team to condole the family with 300,000 naira for the life they took away from the family. 300,000 naira. This can only happen in Nigeria. Bishop of the Most High. One again, I greet you. You're welcome. $300. 300,000 naira. About $180. It's for you to see. It's for you to see. What a beautiful, awesome, marvelous country. What a marvelous Nigeria. What a marvelous Nigeria. They exchange life for 300,000 naira. What a beautiful Nigeria. They give you 300,000 for life. Each life, not even each life they took. Because had it been they are paying 300,000 naira compensation for each life they took away. It would have been that but this is just once in a while they pay 300. Imagine a family, you took away a boy of 16, even if it is a man of 150-year-old, and you are paying for, even if it is I want to ask you a question. If you carry your gun, you Casey Rodmegu, you are in America. In America, you can go purchase a gun, have your license with your ID, you can purchase a gun. Can you come out and shoot a rat? I'm not talking of dog. Rat, useless rat. Okay, idiot that is useless. If you see it on the road, will you shoot it? You can't, dare not. If you do that, you will go to prison. $180 will not bear you. But look at man died and you are paying $180 in exchange for his life. $180. I'm not telling you 180,000. $180. 180 ejema, they want them. 180 ejema for life. Money that cannot buy I don't know how much is a bottle of Hennessy. Nothing. It can buy you nothing. Even in that zone, that money cannot buy you 2 bags of rice. Okay, it will buy you 2 bags of rice. I've summarized it before. 2 bags of rice with 10 balls of tomato. That is Nigeria for you. Dead zone. I think Nigeria should better be seen or be identified with the name dead zone, because everything in it, they are making sure they frustrate them to death. I don't blame the family that accepted the 300,000 naira. Maybe in their life, they have not seen 100,000 naira block before. So when they see this 300,000 naira, they say, my son is dead. If I don't accept this money, we don't even have food to give to the siblings of the dead boy. So let us just accept this 300,000 naira. So at least he can give us a bag of rice and a half bag of gari, and we can buy soup ingredients and the stew ingredients, and maybe top up with some noodles of beans. So they have to accept. This is why they keep frustrating people with poverty. You cannot buy telephone. If you manage to buy telephone, you cannot buy data. If you manage to get your telephone and data, you will not have the light, because they will make sure they take away the light. You don't have current. You are out of service. If you manage to have the money to get generator to charge your telephone, buy your data, there will not be network. There will be network problem. They want to keep people in a dark from beginning to the end. Well, as if that's let's just leave Nigeria for Nigerians. Let's move on. Our Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile. The Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, has made this. This thing is there. I just want to read it from the newspaper, Nigerian newspaper. It is always better to see from Nigeria's side what they are talking about us, because today they are now reporting our news for us. So let's quickly see the news. Biafra, Emma boasts of 4 steps to independence. Daily Post, 6th of August 2024. That's yesterday. Handsome man. Okay, now, the leader of the Biafra government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has reeled out what he called 4 steps to actualization of Biafra independence. Ekpa disclosed this on Tuesday through his official X account. He boasted of step-by-step gain record. He boasted of step-by-step gains recorded so far toward the achievement of Biafra liberation. According to him, the first stage has been achieved by the Biafran government in exile, despite campaigns of calumny by those who do not want Biafra to succeed. The first step has been achieved, and it will surprise you what this first step is or will be. I'm going to read it out for you. Listen. He claimed, they are always using this he claimed, which I don't like. He said, not claim. He said, well, we'll read according to them. They said he claimed that the second stage of Biafra independence through its declaration of defense has been successful 60%. Egba stressed that the third stage, which is the recognition of Biafra as an independent state, is done by 50%. He wrote, step 1. My first assignment has been accomplished. It makes the kidnapping and the selling of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu backfire and become useless, both to the sellers and the buyers. Both parties are now on the run. You are not laughing now. I beg, try and like this video. I beg you, try and like the video. Please like this video. Step 2. My second assignment is to declare Biafra from exile and defend it in the homeland. This we have done 60%. Step 3. My third assignment is to work for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. This also has been done 50%. Step 4. My fourth assignment is to rebuild reconciliation and the reintegration of lost Biafrans. This is loading. The 4 cardinal points, 4 steps that the Prime Minister Biafra Republic government in exile has stated are now either number 1 is been achieved, number 2 loaded achieved 60, number 3 achieved 50, and number 4 is loading. This is Biafra. I don't know if anybody would want to participate in what we are saying. So let me just put a link. If nobody will see how we round up. So this is Nigeria for you, and this is Biafra for you. When you hear that Nigeria knows no one, Nigeria respects no one, Nigeria reverence nobody, I wonder why you will not understand what we are talking about today. This live exchange with 300,000 naira is still like ringing bell in my brain because I can't believe this. I can't believe it. It's quite unbelievable that somebody would accept 300,000 naira for the life of his son, for the life of his brother or family. It's too painful. Very, very painful. Nigeria will frustrate people. They make sure they frustrate people to the point that they will accept every circumstances, every situation, anything given, they will accept it because you will have no choice. This is what they want to do to everybody. They want to push everybody to the point of no choice. When they push you to this point of no choice, you will have nothing to say no for. Anything they give you, any offer they give you, you will take. Dead end. Anything, you have to accept it. You cannot say no because you have no choice. When you don't have choice, anything, everything is the best. But when you have a choice, like you want to fight for your freedom, you want to be free, oh boy, nothing will ever stop you. Nothing. I thank God we are exiting. I thank God we are going. I thank God we are getting free. If you are not part of what is going on, my brother, my sister, get yourself involved in what is going on, because what is happening is like do I say a storm that will hit you, boom, before you know it, the thing has happened, the thing has passed, and you will start crying and you will start yelling. Just like the Bible said in the second coming would be, Jesus said in the Bible that his coming back will be like a thief. You will not see him coming, you will not see him going. They are commending Benue State for shunning protest. I am asking, what are they? Who will come out and protest in Benue? If you come out to protest, the what do you call them? The headers will come for your head. So, are they coming out to protest from IDP camp? Where are they coming to protest from? The people of Benue, 80% of them are in IDP camps. So how would they come out to protest? And the Musa told you that they have arrested the people that were waving a Russian flag. What about the people that have been waving the Russian flag, are still waving, and we still wave? Even as we are talking here right now, people are still waving the Russian flag non-stop. And they are carrying a casket. They say that Tinubu is inside the casket. Who don't know, don't know. Who don't understand, will not understand. I want you to know that this thing you call a country is not a country, cannot be, will not be, will never be a country. The earlier we begin to understand that you have no place in this thing you call Nigeria, the better for you. If you don't understand it, sorry for you. But if you understand it, good. You begin to look for a way out. If you don't want to look for a way out, I did sorry. I did very, very sorry for you. I did very, 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 very sorry for you. Nigeria has become a place they call a dead end. Dead end. Where somebody will come out and do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and nothing will happen. Believe it, leave it. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is over. We have a new beginning. And the new beginning is BIAFRA. And the new beginning is now. As we are here now talking, people are still protesting with the Russian flag, and nothing is happening to them, and nothing has happened to them. We see them burning Nigerian flag, and nothing has happened, and nothing is happening. Who no understand, they no go understand. We must continue to fight for our freedom. We must continue. We are not stopping at anything. We are not going to, because the moment you think of stopping, think of dying. Because if you just break, bam, you are gone. Boom. In a country where people are being murdered like nothing, where your life have no value, in a country where they value cow, but they have no value for any life. Nobody will love you more than you love yourself. Nobody. Nobody will be there for you as you ought to be there for yourself. Nobody will be there in the gap for you. It's either you're there for yourself or nobody will be there for you. It's not about what you have done yesterday. It's not about what you will be capable of doing tomorrow. It's about the truth or nothing. Truth. Nigeria, everything is being sold. They are selling your air. They have sold their port. They have sold your refineries. They sold your oil. Even the oil that is still on the way in the pipe, they have sold it. Nigeria is living, I don't know, do we say that Nigeria has been leased out? Will I be right to say that Nigeria is being leased out on some people, to some people? A country where they borrow money to pay salary. A country where they borrow money to pay salary. Is it not a shame? You borrow money from another country to pay salary. You borrow money from another country to service debt, that's to pay the interest of the debt you borrowed already from other countries. Before you know it, Nigeria will be a place where Nigeria will be owing every country one by one. They will even, very soon, they will owe Ghana. They will owe Cotonou. They are going to owe Ethiopia. They are going to owe Afghanistan. They are already owing them now. Nigeria will owe every country. And you still see people telling you that the problem is Simon Ekpa. When you see this man telling you, how did he say it? That man that said, how did he say? Let's listen to him.
Dialogue now.
Dialogue now.
I repeat it again.
Dialogue now.
I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the
dialogue now. And they failed to dialogue now. And what happened? When they failed to dialogue now, what happened? Where are they today? Where are they? If you don't understand, forget about it. When they failed to dialogue, they said they are fools. We, the Biafrans, are not the Yorubas. We know what our problems are. Forget we might have our differences. We might have our weaknesses, but we know our problem. And whenever we stand up to tackle our problem, we make sure we tackle it. We eliminate that problem. We don't treat cancer. We eliminate cancer. We cut cancer off.
war. I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby. It's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible says, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of...
No, they don't. You see, one problem with Nigeria is that they do not listen to advice, and they will never listen to advice, and they do not learn from their past mistakes. Despite kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, despite illegally kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, and illegally unlawfully arresting innocent Biafrans, they are still today. And even during the NSAS, they unlawfully murdered numbers of Nigerians with their so-called Nigerian flag, and they arrested so many of them. Till now, so many are still there. More than 100 of them are still there, plus the one they must have arrested in this time. They do not learn. They do not learn from yesterday's. They are, when you hear fellas sing, zombie, yo, zombie, that is what they are. They are just moving. Boom, boom. Have you seen a sheep eating mango before? They don't look like this. No, they don't look sights. They don't reason. Don't. Monkeys everywhere. They are good in frustrating people.
The people, dialogue now, because he's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out, and there is peace in the land.
Ezi ọchịchọ nke eze na ọgba anyị ka a ga na-edisapọịntị na eze na ọgba anyị ka anyị bụ ndị ga-edebe onwe anyị ebe eze ga-eri otuto n'ime ndụ anyị n'afa Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwe anyị, amen. Achọrọ ka m lụta na tata bụ Mee 30 mgbe anyị ji were na-eselebreti Biafra Day. Otu ụdị mmadụ ma bilivuru rinne na-ekwesị iwepụta one day in a year anyị ga-eji wee lụta n'onwere mgbe a nụrụ agha Biafra between ndị Igbo na ndị Nigeria ndị ọzọ, and agha nwa bụ agha ndị Igbo na-anụ.
How many priests, pastors, men of God, reverends, bishop, pastors will be able to teach this kind of sermon from their pulpit? Just 1%. The rest will come and tell you how Nigeria is beautiful, how God will bless Nigeria, how God will bless them with a new nation, how God is coming to turn Nigeria, how dollar will gain influence over how Naira will appreciate, why dollar depreciate. And I am asking a question: how can a reasoning human being tell you that you are praying, dollar fall, if you don't fall, I am not serving a living God? Although we know already that you are not serving a living God, but for you to come and make mockery of God, We still see the other one coming to tell you, hey, Nigeria will carry this cup. God has given it to us. Oh, God. Sweating badly. Calling God, disturbing the name of God, just because you want to deceive people. Had it been that Nigeria mistakenly win that African Cup of Nations, that pastor would have been on front page, headlines. He prayed and Nigeria won. But I was here telling you, Nigeria will not win that cup. Forget them. I was not in the front page because I'm not a pastor. Had they been Nigeria mistakenly narrowly escaped losing and they carried the cup, you would have seen that pastor, yes, and that pastor would have gained by members trooping in. They would have said he prayed, God answer. You will see people going to pay tithe, pay offering, pay but come and they pay that money to the cause of your freedom. Now, come now, pay this money to the cause of your freedom. They will not come. They will choose. Listen to this one. Listen to him.
Office as a prophet.
He said he's standing in his office as a prophet. Listen to him.
Dollar to naira. Right now, $1 is how much? 1,009 or 1,800 or whatever. Now hear me, dollar. My name is Chibweze Ezio. I operate from heaven. Dollar.
He operates from heaven. He is a prophet. Today, go there. People are still there. Despite the lies he tells them, operating from heaven. The problem of our people is that they love lies. They prefer lies to truth. That is why today, as we are here talking, people are still giving to Shina Sanwo-Olu and co. in the name that they are fighting to restore BIAFRA. People give into their purse. Till now, people are believing in Yoba that he have a solution to free Nnamdi Kanu as we speak now. People don't like truth. Listen to him as he brings the dollar down.
Hear my voice. Go down in the name of Jesus Christ. You will not be a prophet. After today, you will not be a prophet. After today, you will not be a prophet. Elias Zakata, the suffering is too much. I cannot be here as a prophet, and my people will be suffering.
He cannot be there as a prophet, and his people will be suffering, but he dressed fine. Probably that cloth he's wearing will cost up to 1 million naira. The watch he's wearing might be 10 million naira. Is in his total dressing, he might be up to 5 million naira. And there are people there without shoe. There are people in that church that have not eaten. There are people in that church that don't even have alternative going home today. They will not eat, but he's here dressing as if he's a criminal. Telling you he is from office of God office. Listen to him.
Dollar crash, 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 crash. Dollar crash, crash, crash. Dollar crash, crash. Dollar fail, fail, fail.
Dollar fail, fail, fail. Dollar crash, crash, crash. Dollar fail, fail, fail. Dollar crash, crash, crash. Dollar fail, fail, fail. Dollar crash, crash, crash. Look at the kind of prayer a human being is praying. The Americans worked so hard to build their dollar.
Maazị biko ka ururu sendere m dollar fell biko.
America worked tooth and nail to bring this money you call dollar to the level it is. And you are not working for your own. You are only deceiving people, defrauding people. You are calling God to bring the dollar that another man worked so hard for. God will bring it down. Dollar fell, dollar crash. Who, even if you are a Satan, will you answer that prayer? God save us. My brother Omoka, you are welcome. Are you there? I guess he's busy. Can't unmute your guest mic. Why? I can't unmute it. I guess you muted it by yourself. So when you're ready, you mute it. You unmute. So let's listen to this man again.
They make it different. Nigeria and things are in their favor. So they decided to all over declare their own country and the Republic of Biafra. Nigeria and also gang up.
Greg said he said very soon we will ask him his office. You can't see his office, so his office is in heaven. Listen, it's only I said I am going to open a platform. Baby, this is just real. I am going to start using it for gospel. It's only Africa, only in Africa, you will see people calling themselves prophets of God, ministers of God, rabbis of God. They are always operating from heaven. They always call God on telephone. They always see God and get directions from God, yet they lie. Somebody operating from heaven is telling you that your effort will be useless, then his own will stand. This is why they are praying for the people that are doing Yahoo Yahoo. Do you get it? This is why they pray for them. You pray for them, they scam people, they come and give you your own return in the name of tithe, in the name of seed. They have oil of anointing. Whoever you speak to, it will work. But I'm here speaking to you from the office of my own self. Repent, or you will die in their hands. Okay, Gomuka, if you are back, you have the mic. Okay, he's not back. Okay, engineer Awuru Mibe. If you can hear me, you have the mic. Okay, we continue.
But when you so fog, or go on last for 3 years, Burundi are slaughtered in millions. Okay, so many people lost their lives. Manamba wana no goa. Inanya na ha about Biafra manufacture their own airport to Zibonuli. Where their own plane. Well, like if I manufacture now refine their own oil, fuel, when they fuel motor. If technologically they began to develop more cars and more vehicles. Maybe so many things. A car more blue no but I want survive. That country survive.
Are you listening to what the man is telling you? Under 3 months of the war, Biafra-Nigeria war or genocidal war, Biafrans were able to begin manufacturing their own armored tanks, refining their own fuel for aeroplane. They converted a jet into a fighter jet, just normal aeroplane. They converted it into a fighter. Listen, I used to tell us that Biafra land is the only place you will see people that tell you they have no knowledge. but they know how to call God from heaven. He will come down really. A Biafran child that don't even know, if you ask him what is your name, he will not be able to tell you because he don't know. He can manufacture a telephone. Maybe some of them have not even seen telephone before. They don't know what telephone look like. They will just design, innovate it. A boy in Olo the other time manufactured aeroplane. A poor boy out of paper, thick paper with some piece of aluminium, and the plane flew in the air for more than 15 minutes, and he brought it down. No fail, no fail. Battery. These finger batteries, these small finger batteries, is what he used. The boy is about 12 years old. He has not even been in secondary school. Who taught him all this? God Almighty. And somebody is looking for a pastor that have office in heaven. Why God have his office in you? I'm going to start preaching very soon. Just this week, I'm going to make sure I will start preaching. I will start preaching.
And now, Japan bụ njakịrịkafa na ama, China bụ njakịrịkafa na ama. By now, I can efe bịa n'ebe a, ọka bụ the most developed African country anywhere on the face of the earth. But unfortunately, that project failed. Okay? Mana anyị kwesịrị iwepụta one day were na-celebrate ndị niile bụ ndị tufu ndụ fa wee na-agwa ụmụ anyị na-enwere ụdị ọgụ dị otu a maka na ije na history na Nigeria ban go history. One of the reasons eji ban history na Nigeria bụ ka a ga na-elutara na ụdị ha mee. Anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo kwesịrị ịdị na-ekwusi eke na ụdị ha emego na Nigeria, so that onwe ka esikwa wee chọmakwa ịdị na-egosi anyị na onye Igbo ekwesịrị ichi na Nigeria na-eme ụdị ha na-eme, a na-elutara ha n'ọkwa ụdị ha ka emelu mgbe a ndị nna anyị ha ji wee rise up wee fight ya, so that ha wee dị careful about the way they treat the Igbo man in this project that is called Nigeria. So anyị ka na-ekwu ebumnobi last year May 30 anyị kwuru okwu just on Biafra, wepụtacha some video clips gosisi ụfọdụ ife mana disi anyị sị ka a ga na-eji na wee melu ebele ụtọ mana na anyị ga-ekwu na ụdị ha anụnwa mee ka anyị na-elutekwa dị na consciousness of the Igbo man. Ọ ya kpata ụfọdụ ime anyị ji wee sọpọtụ ha na abịara na Biafra Day, etina burial, etina wedding, etina anything. Onye ọbụla lota were ụbọchị a respect ya our fallen heroes. So for some of us, anyị nwa na-ekwu na okwesị na-aga na-eme and na oluru anya na ụbọchị anwa onye ọbụla nọlụ lota no nwere mgbe ndị Igbo egburu fa in their millions in this country that is called Nigeria. Nwa gị jụọ gị gịnị kpata na ejere akwụkwọ, gwa ya ife kpata na ejere akwụkwọ, gwa ya ife kpata na enwere obere, gwa ya ife kpata na onwere any activity enwe, not because na anyị na mourn our fallen heroes. It's very important that we keep it in the minds of our people. Ka ndị ebe anyị wee na-ama na anyị agabigo ife yiri ife dị otu a. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo all over the world kwesịrị ịma na tata na anyị na-echeta ndị na-ewufuru ọbalafa because of that project that failed. Project aka bụ na ọwa maybe anya iru na anya na-adị anyị otu ọ dị anyị taa, maybe ụmụ anyị ama nọ n'obodo oyibo na Ghana, nọrọ na Tanzania, nọ na Uganda na-eje school n'ụmụ African countries enwere ebe ọ gbara ha na ọ gbara anyị nafa. Okay, all because that project failed. That's why IG were they are trapped inside this project about Nigeria. From a 1 year anniversary, only win election, 1 year anniversary. Get a come on a commission after 1 year. Jena bridge allo since 90 bridge Majenia refurbish ya so na commission. I say now they be look just nothing to show. Mana Jena Abia State yesterday. I'm on Rise TV watching everything live. If you project upon project upon project upon project upon project upon project for the past 3 days, and I commission projects in Abia State. 1 year in the man on office. Obudo kuloto change, Umuahia kuloto change, everywhere kuloto change. 1 year in oh yeah, but statement. Actually, Biafra will make man and dear John, dear John. They are funded, they are natural progress, natural development. God will raise men like Alex Oti. in this southeastern Nigeria. Other governors Nelianya Kafa governance, Fifebo Namadobo, a Christian not in a position of authority, changing the face of his state. Ndozo Nelianya Kaiwe Dozia ni ani dio to kwese called Iluzia Bawana was saying Okunemu, I said Okunemu 24 hours. I said I'm really I said Uzoni Unlopi everything and I commission things. 1 year in office, everybody on the Buddha can testify. Naha Jennifer Fifebo government. Oh yeah, be fake with Simon and Nibu. Why develop Nibu? The rest of Nigeria, I got off a poll for why we were struggling for Biafra.
The message is very clear. Why we are fighting now, they will not understand until we get what we are looking for. They will say, hey, was that the reason why these people never give up? Oh, they really knew what they were looking for. Yes, we know what we are looking for. And that is why every hand must be on deck. Anywhere you are coming from, join forces with us. Let us liberate ourselves from these shackles of death, shackles of destruction. If you don't free yourself, bro, nobody is going to get you free. If you don't help yourself, oh, nobody is going to help you out. This is not the time of saying Simon is not coming to help you. Simon have a lot in his hands already. What we are doing now is help me, I help you. As you are helping yourself, you are helping other people. We have gone too far to go back. We have come too far to go back. We have come too far to say, no, we are confused. No, we will never be confused. We know where we are coming from. We know where we are going to. I tell you the truth. If you don't know where you are going to, you don't know where you are coming from. I am very sorry for you. From whatever it is that has been happening, that is happening till now, you are still confused. You are still asking. You are still contemplating. I don't know what to tell you. But the only thing I will tell you is that may God have mercy on you. That you will not get destroyed in your foolishness or in your ignorance. Because it is only ignorance that will make you live in a time like this. Yet, you don't know you are in the end time of your life. Listen, you are at the extreme end of your life if you're still in Nigeria till now. And you are not looking for a way out. You are the end point of your life. Look at how they're murdering people. Look at how they're paying people 300,000 naira for a life. 300,000 naira for a life. 300,000 naira for a life. Where have you seen this? Where? God have mercy on his children. We will not be part of this. This will never be part of us. God forbid. When you speak, God forbid. When you call God to answer your prayer and God hears you, is in a situation like this, not in a situation where you call God to come and crash dollar to bless you. You call God to come and destroy another man's labor to bless you. It's only foolish and wicked people that pray that kind of prayer that never happens. God don't answer such prayer. God will never answer such prayer. Where you are praying for God to destroy dollar to make your naira to rise. You borrow money to influence the naira, whatever. You borrow money to pay your salary. You are not even praying that you will not borrow to pay salary again. You will not borrow to service the debt. You borrow money to service debt. You borrow money to pay salary. You borrow money to service debt of the money you borrow from another people. And you think you have a nation. You think you have a country. If I ask you now, you will say Simon Ekpa is your problem. Nnamdi Kanu is your problem. People without vision, people that are blind, yet they cannot hear. Odumeje said, if it happens to your eyes, what about your ear? If you cannot see, can't you hear? We have gone a long way to get to this point. That's the only thing I will tell us. We have to fight for our freedom. Nobody is going to fight or is going to give us this freedom. Nobody. This freedom. King Ong, are you there?
ezigbo nwa Chineke nwanne deme o.
Okay. I was thinking you were having a problem even. They will.
Mba. Eze na-egbu nwanne gị ntakịrị.
Ew, so sorry.
Ejere m bụta ọgwụ.
Sorry about it.
Ele ka m mere. Deme. Thank you so much, my fellow Biafrans. My reason of coming inside the program was because of that Chibweze who was commanding dollar to fall or to crash. That guy was the reason of my coming into this program. No, that guy is one of the people that are deceiving my people in that so-called zoo. Because he will come out and be telling them there is no need to fight for Biafra. All you need is Jesus, and Jesus will make everything good for you.
Yeah.
There is no need to support the freedom of Biafra. All you need is just to command and command and command, because we live in heaven. We live in heaven and we can speak, because most of them tell their congregation that they have direct number of heaven. They even communicate with Jesus direct. Yeah. So imagine how somebody just being stupid, and many people, many family, many men who are controlling millions of businesses is there listening to that guy, and they are shouting and dancing for him. How can you be controlling? How can you be communicating? How can you be controlling dollar with your mouth? You want dollar to crash. Dollar will crash.
He can do that because his office is in heaven. He's operating from his office in heaven.
Yes, because he has a room in heaven. He has an apartment in heaven. He even has a phone number to heaven.
Hi!
So my people, even the same Bible they read still make it very, very clear that my people suffer for lack of knowledge, not lack of money, not lack of education, but my people suffer. My people are perished for lack of knowledge.
Wow.
Now, what is that knowledge? Your ability to reason like a human being, not believing in what somebody else is telling you. Can't those people in that church see that that guy is just nothing but a scam? He's nothing but a deceiver. He is a liar. He doesn't even know God. He's not the only one. It's not the only one. There are many, there are thousands of them, if not millions, roaming the streets, deceiving our people. If not so, what that person is supposed to be preaching is, if you do not support the freedom of your people, watch you and your family being destroyed in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a destroyer. You see, what awaits the average Nigerian man is what happened to that guy in Zaria in Kaduna. You see, that 16 years old boy. That is exactly what awaits every Biafran who is foolishly supporting the continuation of Nigeria as a country. Their fate is like that guy. It's just a matter of time. But I thank God that today there is a post our PM made about 20 or 30 minutes ago. He only reminded Biafrans what he has done through Biafran Defense Forces and Biafran Liberation Army. There is nothing like Operation Python Dance anymore in Biafran land. Udoka is now a mirage. It's just a history.
All of them.
There is no operation anything again in Biafran land. Why? It is not sustainable anymore. That thing the army has that they're using in terrorizing our people, our men on the ground have it in quantum. ihe ha mi na ihe na-ebughị isi na anyị nwere ya, and I know by we know the terrain more than them, because that is the only language the Fulani understands. Flesh to flesh, bone to bone, eye for eye, and blood for blood. The only language the Nigerian army understands is that instrument. They are now running away. There is no more Udoka. There is no more Python. Any person who is a Biafran that is still waiting for miracle money, any person who is a Biafran that is still waiting for a miracle of Jesus from anywhere, anybody who is still a Biafran that is still waiting, there is another thing anywhere that could save him and his family, that person is a joker. There is only one way to pay your tithe in the liberation of Biafra. There is only one way to listen to the gospel, which is a Mazugo, Mazivam Vam Vam, Sonia Parawa, our PM. There is no other place they preach any gospel again apart from these platforms and others. There is no time to check time. Time waits for no man. Let everyone come out. Let us do this once and for all. Anybody who you see today that is still attacking our PM, that person is attacking our PM for one thing, because our PM has closed their business center, especially under 100 years, in the DOS. There is one of them that called herself Joy Opana or whatever. I was talking with that one back and forth on X handle. He was asking me to give him 5 reasons why he must support our. He was asking me to give him 5 reasons. Something is happening.
Go on.
So the lady was asking me to give him 5 reasons why she should support Mazi Simon Ekpa instead of attacking him. I said, if you support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you hate Simon Ekpa, that means you are a hypocrite. There is no difference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Do you know why? The same person you said you support, the same person you say you believe in, have already given you a commandment, an order. He said, go and listen to Mazi Simon Ekpa and share his videos. That he is bringing a new dimension into this system. So how can you say you support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but you hate Simon Ekpa? That means you're a criminal. That means you're a criminal. When you don't, if you don't like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's understandable. That means there's no need for you to like Mazi Simon Ekpa. But if you like and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must replicate the same to our PM, because they are working hand in hand. Is there anything different PM is doing that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not do? And by the way, most of them are just envy, because the money is no more coming in. We don't need them. All we need is their money. I wish they would help our PM and bring their money so that let's get this business done once and for all. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, my wonderful brother. Nolin, today you came into my studio. I'm blessed. At least speak. Let me see if you are a man or you're a woman. But I'm getting you a woman.
I'm a woman.
Mazi. Right. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Thank you for always being there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Mazugo.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm asking myself, maybe if I'm in Nigeria now, maybe I will be among those people we are trying to correct, because I will tell you, I'm in Britain, which you know that. Before pandemic, I was meant to be, because I ran restaurant, So I was meant to be the chief caterer for the church. So the pastor was teaching us so-called teaching workers how to operate or how to function, how to make the church function properly. So he was talking. I'm trying to hold myself because me, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be among those that will be the equals, the people that will be answering yes or yes, ma. So I waited, and then after the teaching, I said, "Sir, can I ask question?" He said yes, because on his teaching he said church doctrine. So I raised up my hand. He said, "You want to ask question?" I said yes. I said, "Please, sir, is church doctrine different from Bible doctrine?" He said, "Oh, he will answer me in the next teaching." I said, "Okay." That teaching was on Sunday, so we're supposed to have next meeting on Sunday. This man went to the altar on Sunday and start blasting me on. He doesn't want to call my name, but you know that he's talking to me because he's saying the person that have bold to ask him question. So he's angry that I asked him whether church doctrine is different from Bible doctrine. So, and I asked myself, so why will I go back to that church again? You don't want to answer me whether church doctrine is different from Bible doctrine. And then the fact that those people in that church, it doesn't read the Bible.
Sorry for interjecting. Is the preacher or pastor or reverend, is he an African or a British?
He's a Yoruba man. No. He's a Niger, he's a Yoruba man. So he went to the altar blasting me why I should ask him question. So thank God for pandemic. Pandemic sent us home. And I said, hallelujah, blessed be to God. From that 2019 up to today, I haven't been to anyone because I will ask questions. So you see what I mean? Okay, in the year 1970s, we had a maid. This girl can quote Bible. He can quote Bible like you are drinking water. But if he gives this girl Bible, he will turn it upside down. He doesn't know how to open it. But this girl can quote any Bible passage because this girl is so intelligent that he can grab, he can memorize quotes. So as the pastors are quoting, this girl will be cramming it. Yeah, so this person would have been a very intelligent person that if you take her to school, she will do very good and her brain would have done extremely well. But because of poverty, their family doesn't even have to eat. So she has to be given out for a housemaid. So when she came, we had a Bible because even my father wanted to start a church, which only God knows what type of church, which I didn't want to belong anyway. So we always have Bible at home. This guy will pick up a Bible, turn it upside down. He doesn't know how to open it, but he can quote anything quotable in the Bible. So you see what I mean? So the problem is that their brains has been damaged. That only what that man says is what they know. They don't know what is written in the Bible. They don't know they don't know even how to open that Bible. But once they go, Daddy, Papa have said, Daddy will say. So that is the problem we are facing. It's not just happening there. Oh. To be honest, it's not just happening in Africa. It's happening even here. I'm not the only person that we are being taught, isn't it? But I was the only person that asked him, is church doctrine different from Bible doctrine? So why didn't others ask such question? because they are afraid the pastor might even get angry. They are afraid that they will offend their Papa G.O. and Mama G.O. So how many people can be bold enough to ask them questions and they will not answer, just that he didn't answer me? So understand what they are going through. And if they stay at home, their mind will be killing them, or they will be feeling that God will forsake, because they will tell them, if you don't go to church, God will leave you, or God will punish you. So you're always running to church to avoid punishment or something like that. So I'm only saying that I'm begging God to give that this Biafra will come like a light of thunder, so that some people's brain will be corrected back to human being. Some of them are not human anymore. Even if they are walking, they are just there. They are just there. Ozingo, zingo, whatever you say, we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So the housemaid, what really happened to her finally?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Nolin?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay.
Yeah, we live with her. We live with her until she... No, what I'm saying, we were living with her. She went to... I can't hear you now. I don't know what happened.
We can hear you. We can hear you very well.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Okay. Yeah, I said we live with her and she went to school. Yeah, but after secondary school, you know, because of, well, my father is a civil servant, he can't afford her going to university. She just got married.
You've done her.
But she went to primary school. Yeah, she went to primary school, and that's it. But such a person, if he has been, if somebody would have helped her, her brain is so intelligent that she would have done very well. But because, as I normally say, poverty is a disease. Because they purposely plan it that poverty will keep you in bondage.
Yeah.
It's part of the strategy of the colonial masters.
Exactly what I wanted
to say. Exactly. Yeah.
That is
just make them poor so that they can never challenge you. Make them poor. So
exactly.
Yeah. While we are busy chasing what to eat, they are busy controlling our destiny and our future. So instead of us to think of what to do, we will only be thinking of what to eat. Just like the protesters in Nigeria, most of them, they are not protesting for a better tomorrow.
Exactly.
They are protesting for government to recognize them and give them money.
They're protesting for hunger.
Yeah, they are protesting for money. So if by any means government just drag any of them by the side and said, this is what I'm going to offer you, they will stop immediately. Is that just like what happened in the NSAS or whatever? When they started chasing after palliative, Indomie, rice, and all the rest of them, the protest died. Look at what it means to protest in Bangladesh. The Bangladesh students protested that why should the government give the army special priorities and privileges? What for? Is the army not normal human being? Now meet yourself now. The army is a normal Bangladeshi citizen. So why are you giving the special preference? From that place, they step up their game. Even in the face of brutality, army were killing them. Army killed over 500. See, those people insisted and said, never again will we allow you to rule over us. What happened? They have to tighten their belts and chase the prime minister out of Bangladesh. That is what it means to fight for freedom. Not all these fake Nigerians who are criminals. Everything means money to them because that was a system that the colonial masters put in place. Maintain poverty on them. Whenever they are supposed to talk about anything governance, we'll give them money, they will eat, and they will leave us alone again. Exactly what is happening in Nigeria. Poverty is not a mistake. It was just a deliberate act by the colonial masters. And they're using it perfectly. But thank God that we are changing that narrative. Now we are fighting not for money. We're fighting to be alive and for our own freedom. That is why you see Biafra must come. Because we don't need money. We're not fighting for money. We're not fighting just for the sake of any other thing. We want to have a better life. We want to have a decent life. We want to be treated like human beings. We want to make sure that we will hand over a Biafra to our children, a better society that we will not have. This exile, I want to make sure that my children will never go on exile again. I want to make sure that they remain in their homeland. That is why we are fighting. We're not fighting for money. I live in abroad.
Yeah.
I live in abroad. So if it's all about better life, I have it now. But East and West, whom is the best? And when so I want to make sure that my children will never live in Europe. I want them to live and enjoy the benefits of being a citizen of a country. Not all these things I make here. No.
Exactly.
Hugo, you see the family that accepted 300,000.
Yeah.
If you ask me as a person, I will say they are that right. There's nobody on earth will accept such thing. The newspaper that senators read has more value than human being. Newspaper allowance. You're talking of millions a month or a week or a day. And somebody was able to count 300,000.
Do you know how much they pay compensation for cow? If it was a cow that was killed, it is millions.
Yeah, cow have one leg, it's even walking. I'm talking of a newspaper that is lifeless. It's a pity. Some things you hear from that zoo country, you don't even want to show it for another country to hear because it's so shameful. I feel like sometimes if I don't want to bleach myself, but if I'm going outside to cover myself with green, so you don't know my color.
Onwa Ugwa, can you hear me? If you can hear me, unmute yourself.
I can hear you, Mazin. Good evening.
I muted you because your microphone was making noise. So you have the mic now. Go on.
Yeah, I greet everybody, all freedom lovers, and all true Biafra. I salute you people. All the member of cabinet of Biafra Republic government in exile. I salute you all. And my greatest greeting go to our PM, Mazi Simon Ekman Joko, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's so painful when you hear some kind of things that happen to this country called Nigeria. I'm in Lagos. I'm living in Lagos. But the things we see here, it cost me tears. Why? Only what I want to contribute is that you people are doing much well. May Almighty God, the true God, continue to bless and protect you people and give you people more energy and wisdom so that we can fight this fight, finish, and we come to win. So, please, anytime you people are doing donation, fundraising, let me in so that I can contribute my quota. But for Lagos here, I never know how, whether you people don't make any arrangement, how we through Biafran, we organize ourselves so that we be meeting, know how to help and how to support until Biafra will be declared by December 2nd officially. So all of us can move forward. Thank you, brother.
Do you know that our Prime Minister was in Lagos last weekend?
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, but I'm unable to connect.
Okay. I wouldn't know. Okay. I don't know if you can just send me WhatsApp message. Send me a message from WhatsApp so that on this number. So I will maybe if there is any directions you need, I will reach out to you with the directions or guidance.
I will do so.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Biafrans, as we are talking, There is no place in Nigeria where you will run to cry for your people that has been murdered by Nigerian military. But there are places you can go to and complain of your cow that is sick. They called it Ministry for Cows. That is only in Nigeria. Nigeria remains a dead end where they frustrate people and make sure that you don't have solution. Nigeria is a place where they make sure they destroy your life and destroy anything that will help you to live. That's that video that said we will continue to keep them impoverished. That is it. But it's quite unfortunate that our people don't even know what has been planned for them. Our people don't even know what they are facing. That is, imagine a father accepting the sum of 300,000 naira for the son murdered by police and the army for no reason. Imagine. Just imagine. We must continue to fight. We don't have any reason to stop until we get to our destination. That is it. I will try to, I'm here now for 2 hours. I will try to end this program. So I wouldn't know if, okay, King Gomuka is there. Okay, Akamwaba. Waba. Waba. You're welcome, Waba. Long time. How are you doing?
Udo.
Yeah, okay, you have the mic now.
Mazug, Animekele Biafras all over the world. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mazugo.
I salute you.
I salute you. All hail Biafra, everybody. Mazugo, I greet our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mininariugu. So, because I want to add something in something of this religious something. You know, like today, this program is like because of what happened today is why you are doing this program. You know, we are in the bus because there is a rain. One of our friends just bring his motor to come and pick us. They start talking about all these pastors. You know, I said, for me, who give birth to me, who created me is God. I don't know any other person. Yes, there is Jesus, but why is Jesus is only in Africa? Because they were telling me that who don't know Jesus cannot make heaven. And I ask a question: what of Muslims? I don't know going to heaven, and these people, Chinese people, and all these Israeli who believe in Judaism. So they said anybody. I said, but those people don't know Jesus now. They don't preach in Jesus. So let me cut it short. They start blasting me, killing me. I said, this is the problem we have in Africa, is this religion. And with this Jesus, everybody's carrying the head. Why we are living here in Europe, no day you are see any white man that carrying Bible going in the street preaching. Have you seen it before? I asked them. They say, no, you don't do it. I said, who brings Jesus? Jesus is a white man. They paint it as white.
Who told you that Jesus is a white man?
Eh?
How do you know that Jesus is a white man?
I don't know. I said that they paint it as a white man. They are the one that is reading it. I said that I am a child of God. My name is referring to God. So I can't see the reason why it can't be Pope. It can't be Catholic more than Pope. So the country I live in now is a Pope country. I have never seen them one day going in the street talking about their brother. But we Africa, we want to die because of it. I said, this is a business. And if it's because of this is a way to stop money from Africa, to destroy Africa, like our sister said. That's why people all these pastors, they are Yahoo boys. they clap it immediately. They know that there is no other way to make money, to collect money, is to tell you that they want to send you to heaven. Now, and I give them a reference. A pastor said that God gave him key, and he was praying. Nollywood, the thing was like Nollywood, thunder. God would speak from the heaven. My son, I'm giving you key now to go and liberate your people. I'm giving you the key of heaven, the master key. A pastor is praying. Thunder from heaven, come boom, 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 boom. Key in the ground.
Where is this one? Where is it? I would like to see this one though.
Well, Pastor Jeremiah Omomoto Fupoye.
I want to see the video. I beg, if you have it, I
will send the video to you. He will say, key come from heaven. Immediately, God spoke to him. My son, I have heard your prayer. This thing happened in the video. He do in the stone. Put hand in the stone. God, I asked them, is it this kind of God you people are worshiping? He said, it's not there. And they start telling me the ones that are good. I said, those ones, they know that these people are doing evil. Why can't them come and tell you people that these people are serving Lucifer?
Oh.
And they are still talking the same Jesus. Why Jesus not come out one day? And he said that these people are not working in my name. Jesus, keep quiet and listening to these people. They are using Jesus every day and killing people. Church, every street. If you go Biafra land, so-called Nigeria, every place is church. So to cut it short, my brother, this religious something have taken many people to many other ways. I don't know how to put it, because a white man will wake up. What he will think is set alarm for work. An African man will set alarm so that he will go morning mass. So this my brother, if you go to Africa now, that Nigeria precisely now, anybody that alarm blow in your phone, it's time to go to church. But in Europe, everybody is setting alarm to go to work.
Bro,
so
let me tell you one thing. One thing you should know is this. They said when you go to Rome, you behave like a Roman. And this is why you see our freedom is coming from diaspora. Because we are like people like you can imagine these people living in IDP camp today.
Yeah.
They are giving birth there in IDP camp. And in IDP camp, there is nothing like electricity. They are living in the middle of nowhere. I'm just giving you an example why those things are still going in Africa. So if 20 years ago a child was born in IDP camp, and today that boy has grown to become 20 years of age, do you think if you carry this telephone now and go there and give it to the boy will ask you, do you think he will not ask you what that thing is?
He will ask. He will first looking at it.
Because his life has been accustomed to that IDP camp. His life is being limited to that. He's like somebody that is living inside their box. He don't know what outside life look like. Maybe somebody will come there one day, like all this NGO, visit them, tell them about electricity, tell them about motor. They don't see motor. Even we are talking of people in IDP camp. Our people in this riverine oil producing area, they don't go out. They are inside there in that community. Some of them don't have the money to pay for the flying boat that will bring him outside their community. So they live and die there. They don't have electricity. They don't know what it is to have electricity. They don't have school. They don't have hospital. They live and die there. No, hold on. What I want you to understand is this. Those people in Africa, somebody came here, one of our sisters said, had it been she's still in Africa, she would have been living like one of them.
Even me.
Myself, maybe If I did not come out, I would have been one of the pastors praying for dollar to fall. Naira, rise, dollar, fall.
I have a story to tell now about this thing because I am so bitter and I'm so angry. Anybody that telling me preaching about any man of God close to me, because the way I'm angry, because I have followed these people. I have a ministry. I follow the ministry woman, because you know, when you live in Africa, you are doing small business. If you do you, or if you come market today, they didn't say, he say your neighbor don't do you something, they don't pass your shop in the midnight. So you need to go and meet your spiritual dad or spiritual mommy. So I have a spiritual mommy. This woman, Mommy G.O., I am the one that after offering, I'm the one that used to carry offering. When you are going to church, you be a member of ministry. After offering, you will be the one to carry offering boss and go and arrange the money. You know that you have go close. You are not. This woman, this our Mama G.O., I have to mention her name because that woman, my business was that time building materials. This woman was building a four-story building. And when she came to market, she will buy something from me and pay. And sometimes she'll come, one time she come and buy something in a big way, tell me that I should supply goods and she will pay me, give me date, 2 weeks time. I said, okay. Do you know from that 2 weeks time, that woman don't allow me again to come close to money. Do you know how I will suffer to enter office after church, after Ibrakatebra, to give me the money? Got into 2 months, 3 months. Do you know how she started paying me? Giving me 2,000. This is the woman that pray for me to be prosper and I will go to China. She have prophesied to me that I will be an importer. This is a woman that prophesied to me that I will go to China. I'm not telling you for other people. I'm telling you what's happened to me. So what made me get angry? Any place I hear any man of God.
Oh, but you know one thing is that anytime you enter here, you finish us with story. Wait, hold on. If
I can tell you where the church is. I can tell you the name of the church.
Hold on, hold on. If I get you correctly, she's praying for you every day that you will become prosperous and become wealthy. Then,
yes, she told me that
she bought everything.
Wait, she
started paying you 2,000.
1,000, sometimes 1,000, sometimes 1,000. Give me my money. Goods I supply to be prosper.
Oh, Bishop of the Most High, are you still here? Where are you? Bishop of the Most High God, the combo.
So this thing I'm telling you now is for me. I'm telling you, if I lie, let God just destroy my life. I'm just telling you what happened to me personally. This thing happened in Aba. It's a woman did this to me. She was paying 2,000, 1,000 to 2,000 a goods I supply, and this is a woman that to bring me in the altar. Say, hey, come here, my son. I see in China in your head. You will go to China. You will do this. You will do that. I saw it. After that thing, every prophet, every prophesy, you need to sow seed. And I sow seed. Think that I'm doing something with a woman being. This woman bought something.
The prophecy comes with a seed you must pay.
When pastor bring you up, when a prophet bring you out in the altar, after talking whether good or bad in your head, you must sow seed. You must go and sow seed. People must come and start blessing from you, whether good or bad.
I beg gonna like this video. Try and hit the like buttons for me. I beg.
So this thing I'm telling you now is what happened to me. This woman paying me that money. So that's why and I told this to these people that we went to them coming back. I told them, this is, if you know what is going on in the church, you people cannot be doing this. No man of God in Nigeria will go to heaven. None. No one in earth. No one.
There must be some good ones. I
never see the good one. I never see the good one. All of them, they have never jammed you. If they jam you, you will know that they are evil. If you meet them in the, because this woman is an, if you see a woman, a very woman, everybody was, if it's, this woman do me pepper. And not only me, oh, not only me, some other people are complaining about the woman. Say, you guy, this woman don't used to pay also. And I supplied that thing with, as a member of church, this somebody that used to carry money. And after that, I don't see anymore. She now brought one of her sister or one of her cousin in the church that used to come and arrange the money. Because I was arranging that money. Immediately that week reached for me to come and ask her of my money. I don't know where I don't know again. So this didn't happen to me. Let God be me witness. This happened to me. Pay me 1,200.
I'm not surprised. Your story is not one of this kind, because we have seen so many stories like this. We've seen a boy that was singing and playing in the church, and then somebody volunteered, or an organization volunteered to marry for the boy, organize a big wedding. They gave the boy a good sum of the money so that the boy, after the marriage, he will start life as a musician. The pastor hijacked the whole money and never give the boy sissy. Instead, pushed the boy out of the church, even collected the boy's wife to be. That marriage never happened. So that is not the first time we hear
that. Is, because there is a day I was listening this man called Daddy Freeze. One lady was sharing her own story, similar to my own. The lady said, want to buy land. Pastor and the wife tell the lady to bring the money in the church. Let them pray. That land, let them pray against the land. And the pastor eat the money and tell the lady that the money, they put it in the business. The girl start talk. This didn't happen. This lady was, and that pastor is a funke. That woman used to talk about funke or what?
Somebody like
certain funke. That happened in Ileki. So all these things. That's why I tell you, none of them, because of you never go close to them. Because this lady said that she trusts these people to the last. And you see, all these people, they are the same. Nobody should look these people.
I must tell you the truth. The truth is that there are some good pastors, but the problem. Hold on. Let me tell you. The truth is that good pastors are not being recognized. Do you know why? Even if a good pastor will come your way, you will ignore them, because we in Nigeria has been meant to believe that a pastor of God must be rich. A pastor of God must be worthy. There are still good pastors that live in tents, that build their church. Their churches are tents.
Those ones are no, Mazugo, you get it wrong. Those ones are living in tents. They are looking for somebody to scam, somebody to bring down, and they climb up.
I know what you are saying. Listen, I know what you are saying, and I know what I'm saying, and many people know what I am saying. There are still some good pastors, the same way you have some good traditional worshippers. Do you know that there are some traditional worshippers that they do juju, they do voodoo, they do shams, but when you go to them to pay them to do sham for you to kill or hurt or destroy someone's destiny, they will not do it. You know that?
But I prefer those juju people.
Hold on. I want you to get something. You know that there are people like that.
Yes, but I know.
Because these days, everybody, there are still past what do you call them? These traditional healers or medicine men that if you go to them to do sham to become worthy, they will advise you not to try it, that it is not good. They will not do it for you. Not that they don't know how to do it, but they will not do it for you. And there are some that if you go there, they will welcome you, grab you in. That is the same way we still have in the kingdom of God, Christendom today. We have good ones, but they are like a good wife is hard to find. That is the same way a good man of God is still hard to find. As for whether there are good ones, there are good ones. And I want us to know one thing. When we are talking about pastor, men of God, nobody is different. Why we are having, that is why I want to open another platform. I want to use, I'm thinking I should be using the other platform for this kind of messages. Because God, if you read Bible, now I'm exceeding 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you read Bible very well, you will understand that throughout the Bible, what God requires is just a place of worship. And nobody owns a place of worship. Go and read the Bible.
Yeah.
But today, everybody wants to own his and her own place of worship. Now, in the olden days, in the Bible days, what happens is, if you come to church, there is a Bible in the church, or you come with your own Bible, you go there to the pulpit. During the time of prayer, anybody can give message. And in the olden days, in the Bible days, we have what we call teachers, we have prophets, we have interpreters, we have healers. There are people God blessed with diverse blessings. There are some that when they lay hands on you and pray for you, you will be healed. There are some that when they teach you, you will understand. There are some that they will explain to you. We don't know the difference between teaching and preaching. But today, we see a man, he is a healer, he is conducting deliverance, he is preaching, he is teaching, he is prophesying, he is interpreting. One person, but God gave you only one out of all. If you, I was talking with somebody this morning, and I was calling out pastors for him. For instance, Pastor Suleiman. Pastor Suleiman is a teacher in the gospel. He's a teacher. He's not a prophet. Forget, he may tell you he's a prophet. He is not using voodoo. He might lie to you. He might deceive you, but he don't use voodoo. He don't use charms. He is a teacher. No matter how bad he may be, whenever he speaks, you learn from what he teaches you. Then when you go to somebody like Jeremiah or Motu Tufuyi, the only thing I found in him, he helped people sometimes. That's the only good thing I see in him. So no.
From Peter, give
Hold on. He give out. He give out. Let's be sincere. I've seen him many times giving out money to people. And there are so many of them like that. And there are some that what they do is to criminalize everything, steal everything, and they take it away for themselves, to themselves. At the end, they're having mansions here, they're having there, they're having in the sky, they're having in the moon. That is not the essence of Christianity. The truth is that the one thing, only one thing, is the reason why Jesus Christ came on earth, for salvation. And if you want to interpret salvation, salvation is freedom. Freedom from anything that is oppressing you. If anything is sin is oppressor, politicians of African politicians are oppressor. Nigeria, Britain are oppressors. So when you want to count why Jesus Christ came here, and you are not seeing it that these things are the reason why he came, that you might be free from people like Nigerian what do you call them, politicians and the fake pastors, because they are there to oppress you, blindfold you, cover you from seeing the truth.
Can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question?
Ask me.
Please, so I want to ask, if Jesus come and die for us, is it only Africa Jesus come for, or the whole world? I want to know, because
Jesus, according to Bible, Jesus came for the whole world. He never came for only Africa.
So why?
Hold on. I want you to know one thing. Before the British brought religion to us, Africa, we know God. We know God. You know, the problem our people have is that we don't read books. We don't read histories, and nowadays those histories are being made to be scarce. There are this story I read, one piece of paper, old, when you see ancient paper, you will know. I read it in one, I don't know how I found that book when I was in Abuja. And the story tells that there were an ancient person in Biafra land, that the people were dying. The people of his community were dying. They were dying because there is something, abomination or a sacrilege. So at a point, the gods of the land said that for that to stop, somebody will have to pay a sacrifice, a human sacrifice, and that person will be hanged on a tree. So nobody wanted to do this, but a man sacrificed himself and was hanged on the tree. So when the Britain came, this is what I read. When they came, the first son to this man, when they met him, they were telling him about the man hanged on a tree for the salvation of the whole world. The boy took it to be his father and embraced their religion. That was how Christianity come to their community. That is what I read. I'm not telling you it's true. So don't quote me wrong and don't quote me anywhere. It's what I read from a book. So that is it. My people, King Ong, are you there? I have to go. We have to go. We have overstayed. I want, but each time he enters here, he will drag you and drag you and drag you. That is by the way. Are you there?
There, man. I'm here.
And there, man, one them.
Let's continue, my brother.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. So Biafrans, we must continue. We no get choice. Like we treated earlier today, we see Nigerian military contradict police and admit the use of live ammunition. Our Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile boasts of 4 major steps that have been accomplished, 70%. And then we see the story of the father of a 16-year-old boy that was shot dead by Nigerian army, being compensated with a sum of 300,000 naira. And when you go, this is on Daily Trust newspaper. When you Daily Times, I believe, Daily Times. Oh no, Sahara Reporters newspaper. If you read on, they made it clear in the paper that the money was paid in exchange for the boy's life. So Nigeria has come to the point where life worth just 300,000 naira, $180. Life, human life, worth just. May God have mercy on us. I will stop this program here. We'll see next time, and I will say bye for now.
Referendum, yes. Referendum, no. Referendum today is the only solution. Referendum, yes. Referendum today is the only solution. We shall never forget. Never. I will never forget what Britain did to Biafra. Referendum, only referendum. Referendum today is the only solution. I say I will never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget what Nigeria did to Biafra. Referendum, only referendum. Referendum today is the only solution. 96, 7, 2, 7, 1967 to 1970. They support Nigeria to kick their fancy millions. Referendum, only referendum. Referendum today is the only solution. Today, referendum, referendum today is the only solution. I say we shall never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. Our generation will never forget. Referendum, only referendum. Referendum today is the only solution. 1967 to 1970, they came together and keep their fancy millions. Referendum, only referendum. Referendum today is the only solution. I said before 60s, they've been killing their friends. Today, at the say stop. Referendum, stop. Referendum, referendum today is the only solution. I say we shall never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget what we tended to get from. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. Our generation will never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget what Nigeria did to get from. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. We shall never forget. Generations will never forget. 1967 to 1970.